I believe that there's no system like the sound system. And I think this is the belief of most of the people in the country. Because as I go around, and I go around Jamaica a lot, in the small communities, what I see is a sound system that the people come out to hear, where people get a chance to make a little money at night to give to send their children to school. They get a chance to, to have some life, except going to funerals. The sound system is what keeps them alive. And so I think there are 2 points that are really important. What this young lady said, Ms. Riley. One of them is education. Ronnie, I love what you said. I like your approach to all of this. I think, Tony, that both systems can operate side by side. The past is beautiful, and the past was what set us on the path. The future, we have to move for the future, because that's where the youth are going, that's where everybody is going. So then he said, the two can operate side by side. We can do it. Where we're missing out is, you can't wait and expect either the government or the guy who's promoting a show to give you a job. I think the sound system business needs some kind of a marketing plan, so that you can get out there and do it yourselves, so that you can let people know that you exist, not just in some big way. The mass of the people love sound system, that's what they have, right? So you step out there and let them know, and you will certainly survive, because you don't have to deal with all the things that all them big bands and all them people have to control. You have a system that is controllable, and you can make money, and you can exist, and you can keep what you have, you can keep what you created. When I go to the world, we talk about marketing. The street signs that I've collected and made into a book is every day I get a phone call, from some part of the world, sometimes 3, 4 a day, wanting a copy of the book. Why? Because I took those signs off the streets, I put them in a book, and people love them, and that was part of the marketing.
There you go in terms of what do you call it? Putting the history in a form that will last.
Absolutely. And when I travel with this book and speak to people around the world, the response is so tremendous. The response is not to whether it's dancehall or regular. The response is to the system that created it and put it out there, that made those signs a way of life. The signs that said, who is the biggest DJ here? Who is the biggest person operating? The one who have the most billboards, the one who have the most signs up, right? You can do it. You guys have it. The sound system is the system. Just go out there and market yourselves. You need to find somebody capable of doing that marketing. The big boys, gentlemen who spoke here, the big boy can't run you. You can run them, because you have the people. And when you have the mass of the people, you're controlling. This is politics, in its own way. The education. There needs to be a course somewhere in school that teaches what both of you are saying. The past, the present, the future. Right? People should know, and young people all over the world that I meet when I travel with these signs want to know. So don't feel badly, don't worry about it, don't lament it, just go out there and do it. There is no system like the sound system.
Absolutely.
Why I feel a little bad coming up here after Maxine and all of that. But my name is Enola. I just wanted to say thank you for tonight and all of the education you've given me. I love music. I know very little about the sound system culture. So the questions I'm going to ask might seem a little strange, but I'm going to ask them anyway. Tony, you had said that the sound system was Jamaica's instrument, and you felt that it was being taken out of the country. Ronnie, you said, well, it wasn't being taken, it's going, or it has gone. But I was curious, how many sound systems do you think between the three of you that were actually created or made? If they were an instrument, how many were there?
In Jamaica?
In Jamaica.
Are you crazy?
No, I'm just curious.
No. That's a question that nobody has the answer to. Too many. Every day, even now, I learn about sound systems.
Well, the reason I also asked... No, well, that's a part of it, but, because you build them, and you have a lot of care in how you create them. But is it that you have... Can I call from Italy and say, I want your brand of sound system? Like I could go to Bose or QFC or whatever and buy that brand, your brand, at that level, at that price point? Or is every single one so individualized that it can't be sold as a package. Does that make sense?
Wow. I built a system here and shipped it overseas. The chief engineer uploaded the design and printed it out and cut and made a lot of our boxes, right? All with my permission. One of them, he decided to test the full range, not the base box. He took it to Zanzibar. There were a group of engineers from Switzerland. I can't remember. There was a Swiss guy, some people from South Africa, Zanzibar.